Hello students, I hope you are all doing great today and ready to learn something new. Before we dive into the lesson, let's take a moment to settle down, clear our minds and get focused. Alright, now let's begin today's lesson with energy and interest. Today I come up with another lesson, and that is from the diary of Anna Frank. This lesson is taken from the real diary of a 13-year-old girl named Anna Frank. She was a Jewish girl who lived during World War II, a time when Hitler's army was targeting Jews to protect themselves. Anna's families went into hiding in a secret place in Amsterdam. While in hiding, Anna Frank started writing in a diary, where she shared her daily life feelings, fears, and small joys. She named her diary Kitty and treated it like her best friend. The part given in our textbook is not about war or hiding. It's from the beginning of her diary, where Anna Frank introduced herself, her school life, and a funny story about her talkative nature and a strict maths teacher. The lesson tone is all about light, funny, and full of emotion. Now let's have a brief look about the lesson. Anna Frank begins by saying that writing in a diary is a bit strange to her. She had never written anything before. She also thinks no one would be interested in reading what a 13-year-old girl has to say. But she still decides to write because she has no real friend with whom she can share her thoughts and feelings. She says that even though she has many people in her life, like her parents, her sister, aunts, and her classmates, but she feels emotionally alone. This shows a very mature thought for a young girl. Most people think children are always happy, but Anna Frank reveals that children too can feel lonely and unheard. Anna Frank then says something very thoughtful and clever. Paper has more patience than people. This means that paper will listen to whatever you write. It won't interrupt, it won't give any judging, or it will get bored, unlike people like us, who often don't listen properly to other persons. This is why she starts writing in her diary. She doesn't want to write boring facts like many people do. Instead of, she wants to create a friend out of her diary. So, she names it as Kitty. She writes to it as if she is talking to a real person. Now, let's just have a look about her family background. Now, Anna Frank gives a short introduction to her family. Like, she was born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1929. She had an elder sister named Margaret, born in 1926. When Hitler came to power in 1933 and Jews started facing problems in Germany, her father Otto Frank moved to Holland, now which it is called as the Netherlands. Later, Anna Frank, her sister, and her mother also moved there. Her father became the managing director of a company that made jam mixing products. Anna Frank says her early life in Amsterdam was quite normal to her. She went to Montessori school and had a good teacher, and that was Mrs. Kupres, who was a headmistress too to the school of Anna Franks, whom she loved a lot. She was heartbroken when they had to say goodbye to each other. Then she talks about her grandmother, who became ill in 1941 and passed away in January 1942. Anna Frank missed her a lot and often thought about her. Even during her birthday celebration in 1942, they lit a candle in her memory. This part of the lesson shows that Anna Frank was very much emotional, had a deep feelings, and remembered the people she loved even after they were gone. It also shows she lived a peaceful life before going into hiding. And now let's talk about her school life. That was June 1942, when everyone in her class was nervous about the final results. The teachers had to decide which students would go to the next grade and which one would be kept back, which means fail. The students were so tense that they started betting on who would pass and who would not. Anna Frank and her friend Jean laughed at two boys who were so worried that they bet all their holiday money on their results. She says that all day, students kept saying things like, "You will pass," "No, I won't," "Yes, you will." The school was filled with arguments, nervous jokes, and even teachers shouting at students. This shows the students in Anna Frank's time were just like students today, just like yours. Worried about the exams and a little funny under pressure. Now let's talk about some funny classroom story happened between Anna Frank and Mr. Kissing. Anna Frank frequently says that she had a good relationship with all her teachers, except with her maths teacher, Mr. Kissing. He was very much annoyed with her because she talked too much in his class. After several warnings given by Mr. Kissing, he punished Anna Frank by giving her an essay to write. And you know the topic was? A chatterbox. Instead of being upset by Anna Frank, she took it as a creative challenge. She wrote that talking is a natural trait in students, especially in girls, of course. I believe that too. She also said that she inherited the habit from her mother, who talked as much as she did. Mr. Kissing read her essay and found it very much funny. But when Anna Frank kept talking again in his class, he gave her another essay as a punishment. And this time, it was an incorrigible chatterbox title, which means someone who cannot stop talking at all. You know what happened after that? Anna Frank wrote that too. Still, she couldn't stop talking in his class. So the teacher gave her one more punishment, a third essay with a silly title. You know, "Quack, quack, quack," said Mistress Chatterbox. Yes, that was the punishment title given by Mr. Kissing to Anna Frank. This time, Anna Frank got struck what to write more about these things. And she took a friend's help. And that friend was Sand, who was good at poetry, helped her write the essay as a poem. It was about a mother duck and a father swan with 3 ducklings. The ducklings kept making noise, quack, quack, quack. And the father got angry bit, and the father swan bit the 3 ducklings to death. That was a very much sadful story. Though the poem was written as a joke, it had a deep message about strict people punishing those who speak up too much. Mr. Kissing understood the joke and actually enjoyed the creativity, the way Anna Frank wrote that. He even read it aloud in other classes and stopped punishing Anna Frank after that. This part shows that Anna Frank had a brilliant sense of humor and a clever way of dealing with problems. She did not argue or get upset. She used her words and creativity to win people over. And my dear students, this is the lesson from the diary of Anna Frank. I hope you understood well, and keep on listening to the class of Tom Talks class. And see you in the next class. Until then, signing off. Take care of yourself.